Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today what I got going on for you guys is a very simple video, kind of like an unboxing and kind of again a discussion on the YEEZY ONYX slides, kind of why you should hold them. I think it's a great opportunity. We haven't seen the ONYX slides kind of perform how they have after this drop in a while. They actually haven't dropped like this before. They had a release back in March, but again, price has not dropped like they have during this May restock. During this May restock. So let's just kind of get into it, discuss all the details, unbox it for you guys. So if you want to check anything down below, my Instagrams, all that, they're in the description, and you can feel free to subscribe and like down below if that's something you want to do. Again, keep it very simple for this little unboxing right here. Here's the pair. I'll show you all that, of course, more in detail in a second, but let's try and hit something very simple. Let's say 212 likes. Let's see if you can do it. I've asked for it before, I know, so let's see if that's possible. I'd appreciate it, and I hope y'all will enjoy. That's pretty much everything I need to mention and get out the way at the start. So let's get here and get started. And of course, I want to show you all a couple things. Shout out Nike for getting me the championship red dunk high. It's a size 11.5 too, so I'm definitely going to be holding this just for a little bit because it's a men's size, again, one of those bigger sizes, and a really clean dunk high. Hey, if any of my 11.5 boys, if you need something like this, let me know. We got this right here. I think I'd be willing to sell it. I have to think about it though. I need a good price, but hey, anybody need really clean in hand. Those will definitely do some, I think, decent numbers potentially, but dunk highs are kind of getting overshadowed. So aside from that, let's discuss the YEEZY ONYX slide. So first things first, and the main details that you can notice about this YEEZY slide right here is the material that they've used on it. I've gotten a lot of people telling me, hey Tristan, these have gotten a lot more comfortable, and I can tell by the heel it's much more padded. Like around the heel area, it's not like padded by like some sort of like like special cushioning, but you can tell they've kind of rounded it out a little bit up here, and they've also put even like more, you kind of can tell how the Adidas logo kind of pops out of the sneaker a little bit, kind of like a circle, kind of oval type thing that it sits on, because again, they're adding a lot of new I guess, what would it be, more support to the heel of the shoe. So again, it is more comfortable. But again, still with YEEZY slides, as I always mention, never wear these barefoot. You're gonna end up with some gnarly blisters, I would have to assume. But it's definitely a great sneaker you could wear in or outside the house. I mean, it looks very comfortable. This is my personal size. This is size 10, but I'm not going to be rocking these or adding these. If there was any one that I'd add to the collection, probably be the pure colorway. That sounds very, very basic, but again, I still think there's a lot of opportunity for these to make some progress. And just so y'all know, we're legit. Of course, you all can see the box right there. Feel free to check that out. All the details on it. Hopefully that's focusing for me. There you go, so you can check that out. Only mess with legit items here, and I bought plenty of these and the pures after the restock, like a day or so after, just because again, I know these are going to be dropping in price, or not dropping in price, but going up in price. They've already kind of done their drop in price, in my opinion. Pures went all the way down to 125 in size 10. That's kind of when I was like, okay, it's time for me to buy, because size 10s at 125 was crazy. And seeing these also size 12s, I bought a size 12 earlier this week for 170. They're kind of comfortably now sitting at like 175, 180, but again, they could easily drop back down. I think that's very possible. Some people still have pairs that have to land in hand of this sneaker, or not of this sneaker, well, whatever you want to call it, of this YEEZY slide. And as I mentioned, I think all the YEEZY slides are holds for the next month and a half, 2 months. I think really honestly the month and a half, 2 month hold will serve you really well. It's what I did in the YEEZY pure slides for both my retail pairs. Made some easy profit off those ones. Just holding it for an extra month and a half, I made a lot more than I would, just selling it earlier, because again, prices were down. And same with these right now, prices are down. I really want to show you all the chart in a second, just so I can kind of explain what I'm saying a little bit better. But yeah, overall, the ONYX colorway hits really, really well in hand. I like what they've done here. Kind of reminds me of like a mineral blue type colorway, but a little bit lighter, if that makes sense. I mean, like the mineral blue is obviously a much darker color than this, but it looks pretty similar in hand. And they also, do not forget, they're releasing an ONYX foam runner, I think in July or like end of June, sometime like that. So just stay tuned for the ONYX foam runner. That's definitely going to be one that you do not want to miss. All foam runners pretty much make a little bit of progress upwards, just because the demand for them, and also they never really drop enough pairs of them. So yeah, aside from that, someone's motorcycle or something right there. Also got the little tag on the inside right there, as y'all can see up there. I'm not gonna be able to like focus or give y'all kind of a close view on that, but yeah, overall the slide hits well in hand. It's a really nice colorway. That's just a size 10 I got plenty other ones on the way, and let me kind of get into explaining and showing you all the charts and kind of why am I bothering to hold this slide? Why am I bothering to hold pures? Let me kind of explain why. So I just started the screen recording, so hopefully that's up on the screen. There's my Instagrams and all that, again, down in the description. But let me explain kind of the chart for this one and kind of my logic behind it, why I've been buying pairs. Because some of y'all may say, hey Tristan, Are you willing to take a loss on this one? And of course, that's the reason I'm invested in this. That's the reason I've invested in military blacks already. You know why I've been buying pairs, even though I know not everyone's pair has landed in hand. But let's be real. The demand for certain sneakers right now, like Yeezy slides, military black Jordan 4s, Travis Scott Air Maxes, like that's my top 3 right now. So I'm not very afraid to, you know, invest in Yeezy slides. It's something that I could sell at an in-person event. Like, look, let's be real. I'm probably never gonna lose on these Yeezy slides because I could go to an in-person event in Charlotte, right? At end of June, end of July, even down here in Charleston. I could go to a sneaker event and I could sell these for $50 over market, $75 over market. These are comfortably selling way over StockX prices. If you sell it to someone in person at an event that's just buying them to wear, these are selling for way over those StockX prices, and that's a fact. I know y'all in my comments were backing me on that. If any of y'all want to back me that were just at the LA Sneaker Con, let me know if you were selling Yeezy slides for way over price, or if you saw people selling them for way over price, because I can guarantee it was happening. Those stores love to tax because they can, and they know they can. And yeah, again, let me show you all the chart for this one, why I'm buying the Yeezy Onyx slide right now. So you'll kind of see this was comfortably sitting between the April, kind of May portion, comfortably sitting between, let's say, 195, yeah, right around here, 195 to kind of 220. You can see it was even up here at 220 at one point, and now the Onyx slides are down at 140. And look at, and this is like what size 10s used to be at. Like if I go look at a size 10, I'm pretty sure if I go check this chart right here, let's go check. Yeah, look, size 10s used to be up here. Now size 10s are down here. So I mean, I'm just saying, they haven't dropped like this before in price, because they did drop a lot of pairs, but easily within a month, I think these could definitely be right back up this kind of middle maintaining portion, or a little bit lower, maybe like right around here, kind of 180, 190. I definitely could see it being possible. And then for those bigger sizes will be even more, because I mean, if these are already at 170, what were they at before? I mean, look, yeah, these were at 270 before. So my size 12 could really pay off, and then, you know, go to somewhere around here, and then that's $70 in one pair right there if it goes up to 240. So I see a lot of opportunity in these. They haven't dropped like this in price before, because I think a lot of newer resellers hit on this pair, so they're just kind of, you know, taking those profits, getting what they can. Which, by the way, these slides are selling for double the retail, which is crazy already. I just want to mention that. But you can see with the March release, it had a little rise immediately after. This one just kind of is, you know, dropping, staying a little bit stagnant since it just happened. But I think we'll see some great progress on the Onyx slides, because the demand is there. The demand is there. There's no doubt about that. I know nobody in my comment section is denying the demand of Yeezy slides right now. Of course, I mean, you could say, hey, you know, maybe not in every area they're selling for as high of a price, which I would agree with, of course. But I know if I ever was like, oh, these aren't doing as well as I thought, I would just take them to a sneaker event and sell them there, and, you know, then I would get my money's worth properly. So that's just what I'm saying, and you know, that might be the plan from the start. You know, again, if this again doesn't work out, sneaker events where I'll take them to. And also, you know, I can't remember why I had the Pures on the screen here, but I just kind of, I guess, wanted to compare. Pures are looking great too. Again, you can see after its last restock. Look, I mean, after the Pures second restock, it rose in price. It didn't like immediately drop. It rose in price immediately. And it could do the same thing here, which is, you know, again, that little drop right there, and then it goes right back up to this part again. I totally could see it happen. And I bought a couple Pures as well with the Onyxes. But that's pretty much everything I feel like I need to mention. I think you all understand where I'm getting at. 25,000 sales for the Onyxes, you know, since March, which is a lot just on one platform here on StockX. But yeah, that's really everything I need to mention there. I think these could make some major progress. Bigger sizes would be the ones I target, like 11 plus, 12 plus for these slides. And again, time will be your friend on this one, but not too much time. A month and a half, 2 months. That's how long I'd hold. Probably my last video on these for sure. So that's everything. You all can check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Onyx slides down below. I would love to hear kind of what you guys think about them. And if you guys like this colorway, you hate it, if you think it'll make some progress, if you don't, I'd love to hear it all down below. And I just want to let y'all know, I love hearing people's opinions. Some people think I get offended when I hear opinions. I only get offended if it's dumb. And I ask and type a lot of dumb things, so trust me, I'm not someone to judge a comment, really. Like, it does not matter to me. You can pretty much comment anything, unless, you know, it's just something completely ridiculous. But, you know, I love my comment section. Y'all keep it real pretty much all the time. So, again, like goal, I think I said it was like 212 at the start of the video. Pretty sure I've already said subscribe in this outro, so I don't need to repeat that again. But this video is getting too long, so I'm gonna end the screen record. Simple seller hold, and now you know why I'm holding the Yeezy Onyx slide. Hasn't dropped like this before, and I think it could make some major progress back up to 180, 200, no problem. So I'm Tristan, and that's really everything I need to mention about why I'm holding Yeezy slides. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.